Blessed be this day when earth and soul breathe as one. I stand barefoot upon sacred soil, a vessel of remembrance, a keeper of dreams. Through the storm and stillness, through the blossom and the bone, I anchor light. I offer love. I become the garden where Gaia dreams anew. May every word, every breath, every touch be a prayer of return. Today's Earth messages for April 22nd for Earth Day. We have vain, weathercock, fluctuate. The weathercock knows not which way to blow, so it flutters, while the next foot mutters and spins on a pin with all the flags and hues of others' views flapping in the wind, dressed, obsessed, and oppressed by the liveries of any thoughts but your own. Exit the influence of others. Weather the changes of thought by using love as your compass. Be yourself socially. Let go of other people's opinions. Vain. And take time out from social media. Take some time out. Turn off your phone. Walk in the woods. Sit on the beach. Go to the park. Take the dog for a walk. Take some time. Take that moment. Be present. Put your phone down. Don't just walk around with your phone in front of your face. Put it down. Let go of social media. Concentrate on the earth today. Concentrate on your own thoughts today. Oh, this one is bliss, comfort, win. Chaffinches, pink, and chirrup. Morning, perfumed blossoms scent the air with clouds of comfort wrapped in wondrous wishes. Perfect pastoral peace passes silently as a white heart glances up, nostrils flared, drinking in all the blisses that alignment offers. Be in alignment. Go into yourself. Release others' opinions. Contemplate. See your own bliss. See the beauty all around you. It's everywhere you look. Turn off social media and go into the world, into your yard, into the forest, into nature, and see the bliss that is there all around. Thriving. Okay, we have from the Enchanted Map, we have Into the Unknown, Home, and Stormfields. The Stormfields came out first. It's the 9 card. And you could definitely say it's a bit stormy right now. There's a lot of chaos happening in the world. A lot of opposing ideas and thoughts. and a lot of unhealthy ways of trying to resolve those opinions. We are a society that must exist on this planet together. One would hope in bliss. One would hope we could set aside our differences and we will always weather the storm. But the important part of a storm is to bring in fresh perspective, is to cleanse the earth of some harmful, like drought. When you don't have enough water, the rain comes and it cleanses the earth. It refreshes the ground. It nurtures the seeds. It helps bring life. Storms are there to usher in new rebirth in the land. I'm sorry, I'm like really tired. Maybe I should wake up. I drink my coffee while I'm sitting here. Into the unknown. This is a time period of where we can learn. We can go into other spaces, into other ideas, into other areas of this planet and learn into the unknown. There's so much that we don't know about our own planet. I don't know that we have to travel to space in order to realize the beauty of the earth that we have. Into the unknown spaces of your heart, into knowledge that you haven't yet received, into ideas that you haven't birthed yet. Home is our most precious place. Home is this planet. Home is our life. Home is where we hold our heart. What is in our heart, that is the true home. Home isn't luxuries and sports cars and skyscrapers and highways and cruise ships. Home is your heart. Home is what you value. Home is your love. Home is also the earth that we're on, the trees, the grass, the air, the animals, the birds, life unfolds around us. It is the ultimate unknown. We still don't know how to be custodians of this earth. And yet it is our home, and we need to love it and take care of it. We have cherry blossoms. Cherry blossom time right now. Festivals celebrating, and bracken. Let's pull those. These are the seed and sickle, and they have messages pertaining to the plant. And this is Dawn, so we're going to look at the Dawn guidebook. Cherry is number 7, and like I said, it's cherry blossom season right now, so it's fortuitous, a time of blossoming, a time of bliss. When you think of cherry blossoms, you do think of bliss, all that beautiful pink. It's the earliest trees to bloom and one of the first to produce fully ripened fruit with laden branches throughout the year. It's truly the symbol of productivity and abundance. Now is the time to engage in your own season of productivity.
Even if others are at rest, the circumstances all come together to provide the perfect setting for addressing tasks that you have been putting off lately. And 3, bracken. A popular ingredient in many magical rituals as fern seed, a mystical golden seed that appears when ferns magically flower at midnight. On the summer solstice, the actual existence of fern seeds has never been proven, nor have ferns ever been seen to flower, but the magical reputation of the seed remains, as does the fern's mysterious secret. Take your cue from those who would wait an entire year for the seed's brief appearance. Exercising patience will benefit you most here. That one ingredient you need to succeed in your goal may not come immediately, but rushing after it will not get you anywhere. So where we have this beautiful, abundant, when you think of cherry blossoms floating in the wind, and there's a particular scene in Excalibur where Merlin, towards the end, they find the chalice, and life had fallen into quite a dark space in Camelot. And they find it, and then the blossoms start showering the land. It's a very beautiful moment, and it reminds me of that abundance. Cherry blossoms and that ripening of spring, that first blush, that first blossom and fruit, falling in abandon, falling in abundance through your life. That is bliss. That is that moment of bliss and fortuitous moment of gratitude and peace. And then the bracken, that magical, mystical seed of a fern in a bloom. That's the unknown. That's trusting in faith that something magical is moving in your life. That is definitely understanding that when the rains come, it sweetens the earth and things bloom from it, and magic happens when you have faith, when you've planted that seed faithfully and tended it and nurtured it. That's trusting the unknown and holding that in your heart. That is your home truth, those seeds, those moments of bliss that are in your heart. Allowing for the mystical, allowing for faith, allowing for trust in the divine running in your life. Nurturing what is sacred to you, nurturing what is sacred to your desires, what is sacred to your heart. There you go. Another storm spirit. Starry night, acceptance, enlightenment. Another storm. There is definitely something that needs to cleanse. The storm needs to happen. Allow the storm to come. Allow the chaos. The chaos brings clarity. Through the storm, washing away the chaos. That's what it's for. Acceptance of this. Understanding that this needs to happen in your life in order to bring forward this bliss, this enlightenment of understanding, this acceptance. Let's go. The stars, we look to the stars for guidance. We look to the heavens. We look to the moon. We can feel their presence shining down on us because we are a part of that. We are stardust. We are the same substance. Everything on this planet is the same as what we find in the universe. We are all of the same thing. That storm coming through your life is here to clear out the debris, clear out the resistance, and let it flood away. Productivity. I feel like one of these messages had productivity in the cherry blossom. It's a blooming, it's a season of growth. You have revision as well, which reminds me of this process of the storm, of chaos being washed away, of rebirth, of unlearning the chaos in your life, releasing social media, releasing the chaos of emotions that is constantly barraging us in negative energy. This revision of your spirit, trusting the unknown, knowing where your home is, reaching for that bliss, that productivity, that abundance, allowing what needs to be cleared away, rush out of your life, let the storm rain and wash it away so that you can see, you can understand, you can revise, you can be protected. Productivity in your abundance, in your bliss. Clearing out the negative influences, clearing out the materialism. Getting down to what truly matters in your life. We have relief, relief, relief. Something needs to give. You've got keeper of pleasures, boundaries, and keeper of wonder. And that is exactly where you should be in your heart. Those are beautiful spaces to be in. This storm is there to bring relief. It is there to kiss your soul, to rush through and help you with healthy boundaries, with letting go of the negative social aspects of your life, and trust in the mystical, acceptance in the divine, enlightenment to where your home space is, the bliss that is in your heart, faith in the unknown, the magical, keeper of your pleasure, keeper of your wonder, this beautiful productivity in your life, this revision that is there to show you your bliss. But with healthy boundaries to keep the negative of the world out. Your home is sacred. Your heart is sacred. Your body, your soul, your mind, everything about you is sacred. And you should treat yourself as sacred as well. Treat your home, make it a sanctuary. This earth we live on should be treated as sacred. It is our home. We are the keeper of its wonder, and we are the keeper of its pleasures, and we are the keeper of its bliss, its fruiting, its abundance, its wonder and magic. We are its custodians. Source. It is our source. It is the source of our existence. It is our source of pleasure. It is our source of wonder. It is our solace, I want to say, accomplishment, and with productivity and accomplishment, there is something beautiful blooming in your life that you're bringing forth. Transient. And this is the cycles. This is like all the moon. This is the transit of the moons. This is the cycle of life. This is how everything comes back to that central point. We circle back to this all the time. Life, growth, withering, and then the death, and it's a cycle of life. It's like birth and death, growth, and where the fields bloom and are abundant, and then they go fallow, and they have to be tended to and nurtured and replenished in order for the next crop to come. It is that cycle. It is that beautiful period of relief when the storm comes and it rains and it brings what the earth needs, or it clears out from our soul what our soul needs to get rid of, the debris. We have reunion of souls, psychic development, ancient wisdom, and masculine energy. The sun, radiant, also a sunflower, radiant. Sunflower represents the seeds that feed the birds, reaching for the sun, following the light. That is productivity as well, that masculine energy. That's that essence of bloom and achievement and abundance and action in your life. You've got reunion of souls, which is that reunion, that revision, that enlightenment, that accepting into the divine, aligning your soul with what truly brings you bliss, what truly brings you abundance, keeper of your pleasure, keeper of your wonder, but with sustaining healthy boundaries, trusting in the faith, knowing your home, knowing that your home is that relief, that bliss, that space where you can go to for source, for comfort, for magic in your world comes from your heart. Psychic development, that is trusting, that is acceptance in the divine, acceptance of the unknown, trusting in the faith, opening yourself up to the enlightenment and alignment within. That cycle of birth and death, trusting in it, source energy of the divine, knowing that you are of the stars and you are of this earth. You are made, we are all made of the same thing. What is in this planet is also within us. The minerals and the energy and the vibration. The bone, the blood, the life source of who we are. And then the ancient wisdom of the trees, the ancient wisdom of this earth. Enlighten yourself to that. Trust and faith in this planet, being custodians, taking care of your home, your source, in productivity, in this energy, in this yang energy, this creation energy, this comfort. Blessings to all of you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining me. I'm Melanie Dawn with The Dawning Soul. And I'll see you next time.